And I'm Caroline Marshall, and today we are talking about the COVID-19 vaccine, a dine and dash in Nashville, a school shooting in Knoxville, and sports.
Yesterday, federal authorities suggested that states stop the use of the Johnson & Johnson COVID-19 vaccine. The vaccine is being investigated to find 6 rare but serious cases of blood clotting that were reported by women who received the vaccine. This issue is similar to the one reported by someone who took the AstraZeneca COVID vaccine. This vaccine, however, is not authorized for the use in the U.S.
In Nashville, on 4th Avenue South, local authorities were surprised to find that a local restaurant reported an assault. Police arrived at around 10 p.m. to find that a dine and dash had taken place. 3 of the restaurant's employees surprisingly chased down the man responsible, but ended up getting pepper sprayed. He was eventually caught and put in jail for 3 separate accounts of assault. And now on to Weather's Weather with Owen Stringfield.
I'm Owen Stringfield with Weather's Weather, and this is your daily weather forecast. Today we're looking at a high of 77, a low of 50 with an 80% chance of rain. Tomorrow we're looking at a high of 66 with a low of 40 and a 20% chance of rain. Now let's go back to the studio.
No classes will be held for the next 2 days at a school in Knoxville after a student was killed and a police officer was injured during an encounter at the high school. We are devastated by this tragedy, Superintendent Bob Thomas said. Thomas was speaking after a traumatic day in which officers responded to a call of a potentially armed person Monday afternoon and found the person in the school bathroom. Tennessee Bureau of Investigations Director David Roush said that officers ordered him out, but he refused and fired shots, prompting one officer to return fire. The gunman died at the scene. He was identified as a student at the school, but his name has not been released yet. And now on to this day in history.
Former Tennessee Titans running back Eddie George will replace Rod Reed as the head coach for Tennessee State. George was a 4-time Pro Bowl running back for the Titans from 1996 to 2003. George stayed in Nashville after retiring from the NFL. He started an acting career, served as a television football analyst, and in 2005 began his own landscape architecture and design company. Rod Reed had a career record of 58-60 during his career at Tennessee State. Eddie George will bring in a strong mentality to Tennessee State over the top. In Walker Valley sports, our men's JV soccer won 1-0, and varsity won 5-3. Today, Friday, and Saturday, our baseball team will be playing in the Scott Dean Memorial Tournament in Farragut. Today, we have a tennis match at 4 and a softball match at 5. Make sure to come out and support your Mustangs. And now into this week's installment of Gaming Corner.
Hello everybody and welcome to Gaming Corner. I'm your host, Micah Soul. Today, we'll be talking about Subnautica Below Zero. In this snowy masterpiece, you play as researcher and scientist Robin Williams. You came to this water planet to try and find your sister Alex, who went missing while she was there. However, on your way down to the planet, your ship was struck by a meteor and crash landed. Now you have no way of getting off the planet. In my personal opinion, I think this game is actually extremely fun for all people because you can just get into anything for the game. There's a bunch of mysteries around every corner, new areas to explore, and you even have a little companion. As you are exploring underwater, your PDA, or your computer, picks up a frequency of what appears to be a distress call. When you follow the signal, you find an underwater facility where an alien's mind has been stored into a computer's mainframe. When you try to put the mind of him inside of your PDA, it ends up inside of your head instead, which you aren't happy about. The alien's name was AL-AN, or just Alan for short, and he seems to know something of your sister's whereabouts, so now your mission has changed. In order to get the information you want, you must now travel deeper and deeper while finding parts of the alien's body to try and build him a new one. But be careful, because there will always be something lurking in the shadows. For difficulty factors, I've decided to give this game about a 7 because it is kind of hectic to just try and survive on this planet, because you have to worry about your oxygen, food, and even your water, which most games don't even have to worry about their water, which I like. Fair warning though, this game is actually pretty scary because of all the giant leviathans swimming around in the water. So if you ever see any, I suggest you turn around and swim the other direction.
Thank you for watching this episode of The Spill. I'm Andrew Johnston.
And I'm Caroline Marshall. Have a great day, Walker Valley.